Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
In your own Bye Guys, it's all about being sensitive, having fun, and just really being yourself.
It's the Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. You the Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. You the Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga. You the Bye Guys, nigga. The Bye Guys, nigga.
Bye Guys with Zac and Ian. It'll get your dick sucked.
Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Bye Guys with this Zac and Ian. I am excited to be here. And just at the top of the show, I want to say I'm filming my first special Sunday, December 3rd, The Cutting Room, New York City. 2 shows, 7 and 9:30, ianfidance.com for tickets. It'd be wonderful for everyone out there to go and say hello. Yep, Zac,
Congratulations,
how
man.
are
That's
you
really
doing?
good. That's very cool.
I'm so excited.
I know. Let it breathe. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're all very proud of you. It's going to
Thank
be
you.
great. And we all can't wait to see it.
And the website crashed today for the tickets. And I don't know if that's because so many Fidaniacs were out there trying to get tickets or just because...
Or people that just accidentally clicked on whatever Nick and Ari posted.
Yeah.
See what this horse shit is?
Yeah, tickets weren't trying to be bought. It was just crashed because people were like, what?
Are you, how many tapings? How many shows?
2, 7 and 9:30, Sunday, December 3rd, The Cutting Room, New York fucking City. Thank you. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be
great.
buddy.
It's
You're
gonna
a
be great.
sweetheart. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm gay, and I just can't wait. And I'm excited for the show today. How
You should perform a live circumcision on stage at the Cutting Room,
Whoa!
right?
Yeah,
That's
with your
closer.
teeth.
With my teeth.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Old
my
school.
moils. Yes.
school.
I've been toying with some ideas of coming on stage as Elvis. That could be fun, or doing it in jeans and a wife beater.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of you.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about jean shorts and a wife
I'm a
beater?
shorts on stage guy.
Yeah.
So I was thinking shorts, button up, but then I'm like, dude, what if I just fucking Dane Cook it and go out there with jeans and a wife beater
And other people's shit.
yeah, yeah. What?
I'm making fun of Dane Cook. Calm down.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. That was fun to watch Ian kind of spiral in on himself.
Yeah. I know.
What have
I'm
you
so-
seen?
I'm
Who
so,
have I
I'm
parallel
so
thought
in
with?
my head about the site being down.
Why? Didn't you just say? Didn't it just go on sale?
No, it's been on sale for a week, but a couple podcasts I did, Ann Mullen and Ari and Norman and Sam, they all shared the link at
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that'd be kind of cool. That's
great, man.
We crash the site, but who knows? I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous. RubyLynne, how are you?
I'm good.
guests. I'm excited. Do you know this chick's deal?
Yeah. We've done a podcast. together.
Yes.
Dude, this is the coolest thing in the world. Let's introduce our guest, Zac.
Absolutely. Let's start with stalwart to the show, classic Gas Digital personality, and good friend, Mike Kent.
Classic guest digital personality. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks
Dependable friend.
Always available.
Yeah, the newest co-host of the Chrissy Chaos podcast.
That's right. That's right.
We did it today. We had a lot
was
of
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it was a
Very
good
fun.
time.
Yes. And then you had, who were those guys that came
We
to
had
the studio?
Shits and Gigs or something like that. They were an England podcast, huge, and we they had a publicist with them that was just not happy with the things we were saying.
Well, I think I got her off on the bad foot because she walked in on me taking a pee because I didn't lock the door. And when I came out, she goes, "We won't be mentioning this." And I was like, "Have a good day."
Okay, let's address that. Ian, you love an unlocked piss.
I always forget to lock the door because I pee so often. I get so excited. I forget to lock the door. I tried to pee with Alex in the room today.
My mom has walked in on Ian peeing in the bathroom. That's how far it goes.
I have a question. So with that many people, because I also have been walked in on pissing a lot, but I now cheat my body to where even if I forget the lock, I at least am covering most of it with my back. Are you just wide open, hips to the door, or what are you doing?
I think hips to the door.
Okay. So they're seeing your penis hole open up and expel water.
Well, I went to the bathroom with Alex in there today, and I said, "Leave. It's small. It's cold outside." And so she left. But usually
It's
I got
cold
nothing.
outside. I'm inside.
I could pee completely naked, standing 5 feet from the toilet, and no one would see a thing.
You look like the Calvin and Hobbes on a mud flap.
I had that Calvin and Hobbes sticker.
Did you?
Because I was a volunteer firefighter in high school before 9/11, and I got the Calvin and Hobbes sticker on my Toyota Camry, and it was Calvin pissing on Osama bin Laden.
Oh,
Woo! USA.
Before 9/11?
No, I was a firefighter before 9/11,
Okay.
but then after 9/11,
You quit on 9/12? Not for me, thanks.
That night, 9/11 evening.
When I was a janitor, one of the guys I worked with, he had his entire leg was a bald eagle punching bin Laden in the face.
wow.
And I said something like, yeah, it's crazy that we trained him, right? And he goes, what? I went, we trained him to be a terrorist to fight the Russians. And he goes, no, we didn't. And I'm like, no, we definitely did. And I watched his fucking entire world
He was
collapse.
like, shh, shh, my leg can hear you.
That's the same guy. He had no neck. He was really short. He looked like a toad. He drove a big, like Range Rover. And they have like the spare tire on the back with a covering. His was the Tasmanian Devil, and it said back off.
That's the best.
And he was this little like stout guy, and I had to sneak by him one day
like
in the
this
break
guy.
room, and he had like a roll of back fat that was over the back of the chair he was in.
Good for him.
And as I went to sneak by him, my dick ring got caught between his back fat and
Zach,
the chair,
no.
and I just credit carded it the length of his back, and he talked like a cartoon toad, and I just remember hearing, "Whoa!"
That's awesome. Dude, I speaking of dragging things, I was at a show and I did like a windmill, and when I came around, my bracelet got caught in this girl's hair, and I yanked her head, and I was like, I'm sorry. While the band is like,
Scalper.
yeah, scalp it.
Scalper. I said,
Also, our guest today,
I said every syllable of that.
our guest today, the esteemed, the wonderful, the author, the panty seller, the panty dropper, RubyLynne.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
And to see Mike again.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what podcast did you guys do?
We did a porn together.
Yeah,
Yo.
I wish.
Oh my God! Now, do you
take
you
Was that my outside voice?
you film camera porn?
I do. Oh,
on
yes.
Screen?
Yes. I do.
Why did you say that sentence like I said that word?
Something's in the air. I don't know
You
what's
film
happening.
camera porn on.
I just got so excited and also jealous that you wanted to be in a porn with Mike.
Pussy Open TV now.
Are you? Do you do OnlyFans?
I do.
Yes.
I'm top 1% in the world. This grandma's got it on. Got it going on.
Oh my God! Are you a legitimate grandma?
I am. My 10th grandbaby will be due on December 11th.
Whoa!
She spits Werther's originals out of her pussy on camera.
Oh boy! And I got a sweet tooth. Nom, nom.
Oh.
Wow! That's wild.
I should have checked who was on this show before I committed, I think.
Your was just so called for.
Wow! Does your family know?
They do.
Your grandkids know too.
No, all my grandkids are like under the age of 8. But all
gotcha.
of my adult children, who are all in their mid to late 20s to early 30s, do know.
They'll eventually find out why Grandma gives the best toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Grandma gets the sickest presents.
Yeah, Grandma has a pool in the living room. That's amazing. And you have a book,
I do.
Granny Panties, How I Made a Fortune Selling My Worn Undies. Can you just take us, what inspired you?
What inspired me? So I was a
Take us
social.
through your journey.
I
Yeah.
know. I was a social worker by day, and I really wanted. I was pretty burned out about that. Done that a lot of years. Worked. I was a case manager. Worked with a lot of homeless, addiction, that kind of thing, and social work doesn't pay very much. And I wanted to travel, so I'm like, what can I do without going and getting a job in a bar or something? I want something I can do from home. And I came across a Facebook group called Scarlett's Chambers, and the ladies in there were talking about selling their dirty undies, and I'm like, I have dirty undies. They're making that much money. So I literally went to the site they talked about, made an account, went to my underwear drawer, pulled out a pair, and
The rest is history.
the rest is history. Yeah, because the buyers I started off in the fall of 2019. I wasn't very successful because I didn't take it serious. I was just
Right.
like, oh, yeah.
You got to be disciplined.
You
about
have
your
to be
panties.
disciplined.
It's a job.
Yep.
So deleted that account, and then February of 2020 decided I'm going to treat this as a business. Came back with like professional quality pictures, the whole thing, and it just skyrocketed.
Wow. How much do you sell them for?
So back then it was 25. Now it's 100.
Oh my
Damn.
God. How much are you selling a week?
Currently now I probably do like 2 to 3 wears a week.
Wow.
But yeah, so the buyers would then start asking for videos of things being done in the panties. And
That's fun.
That's how content was born for
Wow.
me.
So you are a granny that sells panties. When do you
Damn, dude. I felt it too. It was going to be a good one.
Now you are a granny that sells panties. When do you transition to depends?
Oh, well, I hope not for a really long time. Unless you want to pay big money, I could do that for you.
I thought you were going to keep the rhyme going.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
I
gonna-
really thought next was your granny sells panties. I'm Ian. I love trannies.
Both are true.
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Was there any kind of mental hurdle that you had to get over before you got into this? Or have you always been interested in porn and that thing just kind of was like,
question.
oh, okay, that's something I can make money from?
So I've always been a very sexual person.
Mm-hmm.
I am in the swing lifestyle community for about 15 or more years. So my kink was always to be watched.
Okay.
And this was just a natural progression because, then March of 2020, everything started to close down and all of that.
No relation whatsoever.
No relation.
I'm not saying your pussy caused COVID. Don't.
There you go.
Several bats did fly out.
Yeah. And it did give a couple people a wet cough.
And so, why not? I found, I discovered live webcam. And so that's how it kind of progressed. And then within a year, I was shooting for a pro porn studio. And yeah, the rest is history.
Is that because your niche is so under like served? Like because
Yeah. For sure.
No, she's got them all: nieces, nephews, grandkids.
All the ends.
I didn't know you did that. That's extra.
That's right.
And are you married?
I have a partner, yes.
Oh, cool. Nice.
But I shoot with other male and female creators. And yeah, I've shot for a studio. I'm headed to Edison after this for Exotica. I have 11 scenes booked with other creators.
Oh, phenomenal.
So
Wow.
I'm busy. I'm very busy.
Booked, busy,
do
and blessed.
you work with other creators based on following or based on somebody's like appearance that you want to have sex with?
It's never about following. That doesn't. I have my own following. I mean, I don't depend on their following. It's great for exposure, of course, but I shoot with people based on their personality.
Okay.
And what how are we going to film together? My fan base is generally, I would say, like 35 to 55.
Okay.
And so I shoot with a lot of dad bod guys because that sells. That's a hot seller for me.
Well, it makes your audience feel better about themselves.
Well, I think they can put themselves in that scene in their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I also shoot with 19-year-olds and, 20-something buff dudes.
Sick.
Yeah.
Stepmom.
I'm in.
The stepmom fetish that's my biggest
Yeah.
seller.
Do you do stuck porn at all? Like you're
Stuck.
reaching into a dishwasher and the fork just will not come out for the life of you?
Or you're like stuck in traffic on the Verrazano and someone's fingering you.
No, I haven't done much
Stuck.
stuck porn.
No, that's like
You've
a new
seen
thing,
it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of the only time I've ever like laughed while jerking off.
Yeah.
And felt like okay about it.
Why you
know
don't
what
on
I
a mirror?
mean? Dude, yes I do.
Le está gustando mi podcast? Yep, that's Spanish for "Are you liking my podcast?" Because we are using our new friends Babbel. That's Babbel. It's an incredible service that helps you learn a language through immersion. We're using Babbel, a new service that helps us learn new languages. The best way to learn a language is through immersion, living where the language is spoken natively and using it every day. But hey, That's not possible for everybody. So what's the second best way to learn a language? Babbel. Because with Babbel, you can start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. 1 in 5 Americans want to learn a new language in the next few years, and Babbel is a great opportunity to, especially if you have travel plans coming up. We peak as children with our ability to learn a new language, but with Babbel, you can start speaking a language, like I said, in just 3 weeks. How? Because Babbel works. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor or fooling yourself with language apps that are little more than games, Babbel has quick 10-minute lessons that are designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language. It's designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and get delivered with conversation-based teaching. So all you got to do is go to Babbel.com today. That's Babbel.com, and use the promo code GUYS. So Babbel.com/guys, and you're going to get 55% off. One more time, guys, that's Babbel.com/guys for 55% off. Rules and restrictions may apply, and you can start learning a language in as soon as 3 weeks with our new friends at Babbel. Let's get back into the show.
I have a question, and feel free to answer or deflect. Is there an issue if you're having sex with people? Are they calling you like granny or grandmom or mom? Like, is there an issue if that comes up in sex, and then like having to be around like your actual grandkids or children? Because does that ever come up?
I am able to separate it as a business versus my personal life. I have, really good boundaries, and yeah, my business is my business and my personal life is personal. So I resisted the whole stepmom, taboo role play thing for a long time. And then I just got so many requests. I said, duh, I'm leaving a lot of money on the table.
Yeah,
so,
pays to follow.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sometimes when my wife calls me Dada, like my son, I come.
No.
So fast.
Really?
No.
Oh. It's like, wow. No. Well, I've had an issue with like the mommy daddy stuff. And then like if I know that the girl like hates her dad and she's calling me daddy, I'm like, wait a minute. Right. Why are you coming harder now than you have
she's
in the
crying.
past year? What is happening? I think communication's key because we don't talk about it, and then it just keeps me up at night. They're sleeping like an angel, and I'm like a war veteran. Like, what has happened?
I mean, you do portray a look, Ian, where like you dress like a dad from the 80s.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's why a lot of girls are attracted to me.
Yeah,
but don't fix it if it ain't broke.
No.
You know who you remind me of? Like when you walked in, Freddie Mercury. I was like, oh,
Same T-cell count.
Yeah. At the end, he died how I would like to die.
Of AIDS?
Well, not of that, but he died in his bed with his cats, and his ex-wife, who was his best friend, was right by his side.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that beautiful?
You're going to die surrounded by cats with Jordan holding your hand. That's going to be...
Looking at her phone. She's not going to notice that Ian died.
Jordan's my best friend. We have a podcast, and we fight.
Nice.
It's like a brotherly sisterly love.
It's a precursor to an eventual violent sexual relationship.
No, I would marry her and spend my life with her and sleep next to her in bed holding her hand like otters. But the sex thing, I think that would complicate things.
Of course, but it'll happen.
That's why I can't have sex with my friends, Mike or Zach.
That's why.
It complicates.
That's why.
Do you do girl?
I do.
Whoa. Is there anything you don't do?
Well, I haven't done...
Your taxes.
Yeah, no, I have an accountant on payroll. I haven't done any anal. I haven't done anything with other creators like that. I'm kind of saving that for like maybe when I'm ready to transition out. Yeah.
Oh, like an Everything Must Go sale.
Yeah. What if you said
quote
you did
unquote a liquidation?
There you go.
You said you did the stepmommy stuff when you got enough requests. Will you do anal if you get enough requests?
Probably. Yeah. I probably will. I mean, I've done a couple.
Don't mind me if I'm frantically creating new accounts right now.
There you go. I have done some anal play, for my OnlyFans, but not, technically get railed. I recently did a DVP with 2 creators, and that was really
With the
fun.
vice president?
No, that's a double vag penetration.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was nice.
Really?
Yes, that was great. And
Did
that
it
was
feel
the
like a
first.
pack of hot dogs were inside of you?
It just felt really full.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine.
The full meal deal.
The idea of the geometry
Yeah.
of having to position it is
Yeah.
too much for me.
Yeah, I'm not flexible enough.
Yeah, I
Well-
lose my heart on if I get a text. I can't imagine
Right.
having to figure out with 2 other people how we're gonna fucking maintain this.
Right in the same hole. Yeah,
Yes.
it was a bit like a circus act, I'm not going to lie.
Were both of them unprotected, so they were feeling bareback dick on each other?
Correct. And
Yeah.
I only shoot with tested professional creators, and I'm tested as well, just to put that out there.
I wasn't even putting that on
But
you. I
yes.
was saying we're there bare dicks on each other because
Yes.
that's gay, dude.
No,
Yeah.
it cancels
One
it
quarter.
out. Cancels it
No,
out.
I agree. It's 1/4 gay.
If I was on the
You're
bottom,
getting 3 vagina wall. You're getting vagina, 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 and then dick bellies. I would assume are together.
Yeah.
I think you're 1/4 fucking a dick.
You're more than 1/4 fucking a dick because it's more or less only just the top of your dick is feeling vag. Everything
Or
else
the bottom,
is just
depending
dick.
on your position.
Or the bottom,
Yeah.
yeah. But you're just more or less, most of the friction is between the dicks, I would assume.
Were you
And then-
afraid they were going to start a fire?
Good question.
if they wore
No.
condoms,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right.
burning rubber.
Yeah, burning.
If I was on the bottom of that and I was the guy on the bottom and I was fucking a vag and she was on top and the guy was on top, I would make faces at the guy like just to make him giggle.
Well, the guy on the bottom can't really move, because
Yeah.
I'm sandwiched in between, and he can't be thrusting up because then it's going to keep coming out.
Well, you have to have a certain size dick to do that
Correct,
too. You
yes.
can't be an eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Were
you
they
know?
both the same size or varied?
No, they were pretty comparable, 8 inches, nice and thick. Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever had someone come really fast on set and they can't get hard again?
No, I have not had that issue because
Would you like to?
because I'm shooting with experienced creators, so they were not fast comers.
Because sometimes I watch videos of guys coming fast and then the girls berate them.
Oh, gotcha.
Really?
Yeah, have you ever heard of e-fucked?
No. Or yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Or you
But
go on,
you go on a
or you go
e-fucked
on regular
rabbit hole.
porn sites and search premature.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Some,
When they
some-
berate them?
yeah, they get mad at them,
Yeah.
but then
See, I
they
think
have to go back into character and pretend like they like the cum. So be like, Jesus Christ, really, Phil? Fine. It's great. I like knowing it's a business.
Are there any other videos where they say it's okay and you're actually the best?
I don't know. I've only seen the compilations on e-fucked.
Yeah.
Like they have fucked up compilations of like porn bloopers and stuff. You know?
It was my 2
Interesting.
favorite videos. It was that one and the one that was pets interrupting sex tapes.
No way.
Set to who let the dogs out.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it was just dogs like in the middle of a blowjob being like, what are we doing?
I've had that happen. My cat has, I'm shooting a scene in my home, and the cat has jumped on the bed, and it's like you're trying to push that bitch off while you're
Yeah.
trying to finish.
Oh, I've been in bed and taken my cat and just thrown him out of the room like a bowling ball.
Yep.
Like, get out of here.
I knew it was getting bad with that. Like I had to like take a pause on masturbating because instead of even kicking my cat off the bed, I just like folded the blanket over it, and then I
Oh,
like
yeah.
kind of see the blanket going up and down. And I'm like, Jesus
And
Christ.
when you're jerking off in front of the animal, the last thing you want to do is take pause.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it could be pretty rough. For him to see you play with your kibbles and bits. Yeah, baby.
Let's get plugs out of the way. White Cannon, what do you want people to check out, my friend?
This weekend, this is coming out live tomorrow.
This will be on Thursday.
Thursday, sick. This weekend, I'm on Levittown, Long Island at Governor's Comedy Club, November 3rd and 4th. Come out to that. What?
I'm in Long Island on Friday.
Are you? Where?
Yeah, Amityville Music Hall.
All right, we'll come by my show after to do a spot if you'd like.
That'd be great.
That would be fun. So doing that, and then in December, I'll be in Washington, D.C. at the Comedy Loft. That's the 8th and the 9th. I'll be in Key West, Florida, Stamford, Connecticut, Lansing, Michigan, Grand Rapids, a bunch of dates with DeStefano, and then, listen to Chrissy Chaos.
Fantastic. Ruby, what do you want to plug?
So I will be at Exotica out in Edison, New Jersey this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'll have my book for sale, signing my book. If you want to find me online, you can go to RubyLynne.com.
Fantastic. And you want to hold up the book one more time and plug the book?
Yes.
I would. Yes, this is a memoir, a little bit of how-to, what not to do, and it's written from a comedy side too, so I hope it makes you laugh.
Fantastic. Please check it out. Hey guys, if you're listening live this weekend, I will be in Saratoga Springs, New York on the 3rd and the 4th, and then I'm taking a little break till the new year. Ian?
Hey, all right. Hi, everybody. As I said, ianfidance.com to get tickets to my special taping Sunday, December 3rd, The Cutting Room. 2 shows, 7 and 9:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. And also, this month, Friday, November 3rd, Amityville Music Hall. And then 17th and 18th, Louisville Comedy Club, Louisville, Kentucky. Following weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, I'm at the Pittsburgh Improv. And then the special, the 3rd. And then in the new year, I'm on the road January, February, March, going everywhere. ianfidance.com for tickets. iAnimal69 on Instagram and Twitter. And Be An Ian with Jordan. Every Wednesday on YouTube and patreon.com/BeAnIanPod. And Zach, what can people do?
Hey, if you love the show, and we know you do, go to gasdigital.com, the new Gas Digital. Use the promo code GUYS for a 30-day free trial, for a 7-day free trial to not only this show, but all the shows on the network. Also, we have hats, hoodies, long sleeves, and t-shirts available at merchengine.com.
Yes, and speaking of which, you got some new merch out that I would like to get my grubby little hands on.
Oh, which one? The Zac Amico shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's great. Alex, can you pop that up? It's so good.
Yeah, it's me as Jason and Crack as Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get Crack some money, so we're gonna do a couple shirts. I think
That's great.
I think we're gonna do an amazing Amico Brothers too. That's the ICP Amazing Jekyll Brothers cards.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
he still fighting Dylan? What's going on with that?
No, they are no longer, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, Dylan got a gig, not fighting. So he's not doing it.
That sounds better.
Yeah, no, Dylan's going on tour with Ari, and he couldn't do the dates anymore.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have smoked. I mean, Crack would have smoked him, but
Oh, yeah. In a heartbeat. Are they going to fight still at some point?
supposedly they were gonna do it in a gym and film it,
Oh, that'd
but
be
now
cool.
I don't know if it's happening.
What?
Was he going to fight with a fanny pack slung over his shoulder?
Yes.
He goes on stage like that.
Yes.
It's troubling.
Yeah, Crack was gonna fucking fuck. Oh, yep. Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
I like
that's-
I need that. That is awesome.
I
Thank
like
you.
that a lot.
That
is
is
cool.
great.
Yeah, we're very happy. We're very happy. By the way, when I was in England last week, multiple people asked me if he was really my brother.
Really?
Yeah, I've said it enough
Wild.
now that people really think that that's my little brother that raps.
That's wild. How was the tour? You were out in Europe.
Yeah, we did 2 days in London, then Belfast, Glasgow, and 2 days in Amsterdam. It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Amazing.
super fun, great fans. I understood like 1 word out of every 8 when
Yeah.
people were drunk. So I would just get keywords, but they would talk to me for like 10 minutes. Be like, I don't know, you're fucking fat, but you're funny. You're big fat guy. Fucking funny. But it was great.
What was your favorite spot?
The G spot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Woo!
the men's room in Glasgow.
I wasn't far off.
Yes. Tell me more.
No, not why you would be in a men's room. Why I would be in a men's room.
Drugs.
Yeah. Quite nice.
I was in there for mouth hugs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everywhere was really nice. My favorite looking place was Scotland. Like, you could just look out the window of the car and everything was beautiful.
Beautiful.
But everybody was super nice.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
I saw a video of it was like the difference between Irish whiskey and Scottish whiskey, and it was these guys dancing in a wedding, and it was an Irish guy dancing in like a suit, and he's like woo woo woo, and then a Scottish guy pushes him out of the way, does a handstand, and he's not wearing underwear underneath his kilt. His fucking dick and balls are flopping out.
We
Amazing.
were all taken aback that they do not drink the same way we do.
In what way?
Like, we would order like a double bourbon on the rocks, and they'd be like, really? I'm like, yeah, and that it just didn't. I don't think like on the rocks is a thing over there as much. And then when we were in Amsterdam, I tried to order a vodka cranberry, and the lady was like, "Cranberry? Why would we have that?"
So wait, they don't. What do you mean they don't drink on the rocks?
There's no ice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ice is
I
not
was
like
just
a thing.
over there
Really?
a year ago. Yeah.
It's not like
Is there a
commodity.
shortage? What the hell's happening?
I think it's just not how they drink the way we don't.
They just drink it straight.
Well, they want to taste
Warm.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ice
couldn't get
ruins
on the
taste.
rocks anywhere. Not
Yeah.
even ice water in a restaurant.
Yeah, like we had to call the hotel for ice in
Yeah.
in Ireland.
Crazy.
Pretty fun though. Everything was. It was weird that like a cranberry vodka was a big order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Was everybody
then
there just trying to get you guys fucked up?
No, not that. I mean, everybody always wants to buy me a drink.
Yeah.
But I always say like after my first two, I'm always like, I gotta slow down
Oh wow.
because I don't want. Because if I had to do every shot that people would want to do with me,
I'd do that.
I would have to crawl to the next.
If I could
show.
still drink, I'd do that, and then I just build up a huge tolerance to be party man. And then I'd do a 19-minute long bit about Russia.
I always gotta slow down. Because if one person sees somebody buying me a shot,
Yeah.
then everyone wants to do a shot. So I try to not do shots in front of people. It's always I'll sip on like a Jack Daniels because I got to be in control.
Did
still.
it take you time to get to that point though? Because I feel
Yes.
like I would have been so excited at the prospect of people buying me drinks of all that stuff,
Yeah.
and because I have an alcohol problem, I would have just like gotten so excited out of that I wouldn't be able to stop. It would be a
that's
competitive
the thing. I'm
environment.
thinking like, man, in another life, I'd be the drinking guy, and I wouldn't have stopped, and then I'd die. So then it'd be like, whoa, he partied too hard.
Yeah. The mystique helps push your comedy.
Yes.
That's what you want to do.
Yes.
This living long shit is not good for your legacy.
I know. I should have died at 30.
I mean, some people were smart
Just
enough
kidding.
to smarten up the bartender in their later years of comedy.
What's
we
that
know.
mean?
Some people know to tell the bartender when people want to buy you a shot of Jaeger.
Oh,
to make it be iced coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine some people are like, look, it just make it a water shot or something for me, you know. It's amazing, though, how much people, like, you know, I'll talk about sobriety on stage, or like Attell will talk about not drinking, or other comics, I'm sure you talk about not drinking, and people still offer drinks after a show. Like,
Well,
can I
it's-
get you a drink? I'm like, I wasn't lying.
Similarly, and this has happened a few times. The only time women show interest in me is like right after I talk about my wife or like my kid or anything like that, especially young women, because I don't think the gravity of the situation means anything to them. But like in Dewey Beach, Delaware, I'm sitting there with Sagalo at that, what is that place called?
Starboard,
which is a dope bar, and that is exactly where I would go to die. Like just
I got kicked out of that county when I was younger.
Yeah, I could see myself doing that. Just drinking
yeah.
fruity drinks till I like headbutt a pregnant chick or something crazy.
Cool. Then you go to Mama Celeste at night. Did you go to that pizza shop?
I don't think we did, no. I think we ate there. But either way, I mean, just the girls there are like unreal too. Smoking hot chicks.
It's incredible.
And some like 22, 23-year-old girl, me and Sagalo are sitting there eating, and it's the funniest, most dehumanizing, dismissive thing I've ever seen. But she more or less like shoved Brendan's side of his face without even like considering him a human. Popped her face right in front of his and was like, so like what's happening? Like it just couldn't make
Oh my
sense.
God.
Was that shit face, but like that, like in my face, and I'm like, you're literally trying to ruin my life.
Yeah.
Like this is when my wife was pregnant, so all I was talking about was the anticipation of being a father, having a wife, all this shit, like, and she's like, so that was pretty hot.
Well, it's about time for me to start lying on stage. Because the second I decide to expose who I really am, women are like, no thanks.
Yeah, they're like, oh, weird, I could get AIDS from heterosexual sex?
I have sex with men.
Good. That's what turns me on.
Really?
Yeah, that's my biggest turn on is gay male porn.
Me too. Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. Big fan.
Alex, you should isolate that clip for Ian, though, because there has never been a cleaner version of him saying, I have sex with men, and now I've said it.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, she saw the title of the show. I think she put it together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the opening of the show,
Oh, yeah, true.
pretty aggressively gay.
Yeah.
I think she figured it out.
Yeah. I was telling Cannon I went over, I had a gentleman caller last night.
Did he bring flowers?
No, he was very like I walked into his place and we sat down and then he was like, that cabinet's open. I need to close it. And I was like,
oh,
okay. This is very like a type A personality.
Sure.
You know?
Type anal.
But then Mike, come on, man. Please. But no, I think I'm off guys for a while.
That was the one?
Last straw. Just didn't like it. He tried to kiss me after I came in his mouth, and then he had like cum on his face. I was like, buddy, you gotta chill.
I love that. That's the post nut is where the straight Ian comes back.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh my god, keep sucking my dick, dude. And then you come and you're like, bro,
that's what I said. I said, bro, easy. And he was like, suck my dick. I was like, I'll just watch. I was like, good.
You're a selfish lover.
Before I come, I'm like, give me everything, sucky. And then after, I better not come first with guys, but with women, I'll eat their pussy till the live long day, till the cows come home.
Nice.
After I nut, but with guys, I don't know. I think. I'm like,
do you
whoa.
think that means your horniness for men is actually like a bit of temporary psychosis?
Yes.
Guychosis?
I got into a guychosis.
You got bichosis?
Yeah.
Wow, the new show on MTV. Guychosis.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, it's still gonna be it's gonna be Chris anyway. None of us get it.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's
Giannis
definitely
doing an impression of what a gay guy sounds like.
It's definitely a thing of like I think I'm just so incredibly horny that then guys are the easiest to get. You know, and then
It seems like you have like post werewolf transformation clarity.
Oh yeah.
You're always just naked, covered in what did I do? In
the woods. Covered in a man's shit. Kidding.
Are you a shit guy?
No. Ew. What? No.
Just on stage.
Can't. Zachary. Can't.
I don't know.
It's disgusting.
But did you notice that I asked it with not a shred of fucking judgment? I just asked.
No, of course. But what do you mean a shit guy? Someone that likes poop?
That is mostly what I meant. Yes. Wow. I don't see another way of really taking it.
Speaking of which, do people pay extra for stains?
Yes. Yeah. And I talk about that in my book, is that's an add-on. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever just...
The no wiping is an add-on.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you don't just fully shit in your underwear and then wring it out?
No, not that.
No, they want it real. They want skid.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, so wait, you will BM and then just pull the bloomers up?
Yep.
And then squiggly around?
Yeah, that's an expensive add-on.
What's more of a get? Streaks
or snail trail?
Period blood.
Well, since I'm 50-something and I don't have monthly periods anymore, then it would definitely,
had a feeling,
but
I didn't want to be presumptive.
But then they're more expensive because then you can store up the ones that, just kind of come randomly.
Well, I only do a wear when they pay for it, so it's all fresh.
Nice.
But I get more requests for peeing in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and videoing it, peeing in the panties. Or like pantyhose. I have a guy now, he wants me to pee on the feet of the pantyhose before they're sent to him.
Do these guys go on a list?
Will some of them request like a longer wear?
Yes.
And that costs extra, I'm assuming.
Yep, it's like $25 a day just for anything over 2 days. 2 days is my standard wear, so $100, you're going to get a 2-day wear. You're going to get pictures sent to you of me in the panties, and they're mailed discreet in the U.S. If you live outside, like I just sent panties to France, I mean, the shipping's like $50 for a manila envelope.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Do you have to put them in like a bio bag?
You don't. So a couple things I've learned over time is in the beginning I bought a vacuum sealer, and technically now I just ship them out in a Ziploc.
Wow.
Because dudes don't want to take time to have to cut open a vacuum
you
packer.
You're raging hard on. You're going to take care of that immediately.
They get them and they just want them in their face immediately.
In theory, you would think the vacuum seal, like, it at once, like, it protects the smell, but also probably vacuums some of the smell out.
Oh, you think?
panties?
I thought it would like marinate it in tighter.
Well, I think it, at first I thought that, but then also you have to suck air out of it.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
And
so who knows what's a more pungent outcome?
I prefer the Ziploc method now because you're right. I used to get guys that would order like dirty condoms too, and I would like have to get one of my male partners to come in a condom, and then I would vacuum pack it, and then it sucked all the cum out of the condom. So
I hate when that happens.
Have you?
This is all trial and error. I write about this in my book.
I remember in fucking college or high school or something, I remember, putting an old condom in a wastebasket, and then like a week later accidentally kicking over that wastebasket.
Oh, no.
And like picking up something and feeling like something cold and wet. And I was like,
primordial
what the fuck?
ooze.
And I was like, yuck. And I looked at it, I was like, no. And I smelled it, and it is like a fucking biological weapon. What are these guys doing? Bumps, like the smell of these guys doing like just used condom to jerk. That's some strong constitution of one's stomach.
Technically, the guys that are buying those are eating it.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
they're cutting it
eating
open
a
and eating it, or using
like
it
with a
for
fork
lube.
and knife, or what are you talking
Or
about?
using it for lube.
A cub?
Yeah. Or they would order a cum shot, so I'd have to like
What?
pull what guys can do it. So actually you come in a Jello shot cup and then you mail it to them.
What if it spills?
Well, I'd pack it. I would vacuum pack those because it's sealed. So it wouldn't spill.
What's the matter
And
with these
and
guys?
My eyes are fucking tearing.
I've shipped urine. I have a lot of guys that like to buy lemonade.
What do guys ask you to do certain tasks while you're in the underwear? Like run an errand in these, mommy.
Yeah, or work out, or they want you to get laid in them and have a cream pie and then wear the panties for a day.
Do any guys, are they like, can you just write me a nice letter?
No,
Is there
I don't
any
get that.
wholesome stuff? Just
No.
make me cookies, mommy.
Yeah, I need a letter of recommendation for Columbia.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
feel like such a fucking sexual square after hearing all this,
Yeah.
because I just don't have any. I have the opposite of all of this. Like I have any whiff or like
You like farts?
Well, so this is what I did say
Oh.
before, and it's for this one person. I don't even know if I would do it with my wife, but I would not only allow, but I would try to get Dua Lipa to fire like a stinky piss right in my face, like a true asparagus.
Ew, no.
Poor diet for weeks.
Oh,
Lebanese
Mike,
piss
Mike,
up my nose.
Mike.
That's your line?
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
I don't like it either, but I think with
I don't
her,
like body fluids.
There's just something.
Except women's cum.
I could see it shooting out of her and hitting me in the forehead, and I'm being fine with it.
Why am I confusing Dua Lipa with MIA?
I don't know, because they don't look alike at all.
Well, who's Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa, pull her up, Alex.
Pull her up.
She's smoking hot, super
Yeah?
hot. Yeah, she also this
Oh,
chick,
wow. Yeah, she's a babe.
unreal.
You talk about being a fetish or being a square. I was when I got into this industry, and I learned a lot in the beginning when I got requests.
Oh, that you like money?
Well, yeah. I've always liked money. But I talk about it in my book is that I did try to entertain some fetishes of people, which did involve scat.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not a good matchup. Yeah, this is not okay for me. I mean,
Yeah.
no fetish shaming, but I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't never doing this again.
What gets you off?
What gets me off? I love, you mean as far as when I sell these or in
No, like
real
what
life?
makes you come?
Oh, to be fingered hard when I use my vibrator.
Whoa.
At the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It hurts the hand after a while.
You have to strengthen your wrist.
Something
Yeah.
that's really tough is because I get so in my head when I'm doing something really good and they go, don't stop. My head goes, oh, you better not stop, dickhead.
Yeah.
And then I do something else and I'm like, damn it.
That's almost always when the cramp comes.
Yeah.
Don't stop, and then you're like, ew.
I know. You turn
I think
into
it's about the
fucking
angle
Bob
too.
Dole.
You can't be sitting in front of the woman. You got to sit beside her, so then it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit next to her, not in front of her pussy.
But then there's the times where like your hand gives up, so you literally take your hand in your other hand.
There you go. Little assisted action. Totally.
Ay.
Hey guys, real quick, I just want to talk to you about one of our favorite sponsors, and they have over 100,000 5-star reviews, and you today can see why millions of real pooping humans are using Tushy. You guys know what Tushy is. It's a little bidet. You set it up in your home toilet. If you've got running water in your house, you can have a Tushy spraying it right up your butt. Listen, if you got poop on your arm, would you wipe it off with a piece of paper and feel clean? No, you would want to use a little water on that sucker, wouldn't you, huh? Well, Tushy has an amazing 30-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. The Hello Tushy bidet cleans you with a fresh stream of water that is 2 times better than wiping and prevents poop particles from sticking around when you don't want them to. It attaches to your existing toilet. There's no electricity or additional plumbing, and it cuts down on your toilet paper usage by 80%. Stop wiping and start washing today. Go to hellotushy.com, HELLOTUSHY.com/guys, and use our promo code guys for 10% off your first order. That's hellotushy.com/guys for 10% off. You and your butt are going to thank us. Let's get back into the show. You want to get a story or two in before we head out of here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to process that condom thing.
I know. When they first started requesting it, I'm like, what the hell? Okay, sure. $50 for that? I got it.
The eating it.
Yeah.
I got to say, your prices are very reasonable.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah, really.
I would assume that's like
Well,
$3
much more
grand.
now.
You're like the,
I mean, that's
you're like
back
the,
then.
the
That's back then.
You're like the Costco of panty selling.
No.
You're the place to go. Fair.
Now I'm fair, but I don't think I'm underpriced right now.
Now at
Well, you come for the $1.25 hot dog and soda, but then you wind up buying a bunch of panties.
Right.
There.
And add-ons.
now at Exotica, are you gonna be selling panties, or will you be doing like a sniffing booth? Will you let guys put their nose up to your ass and sniff on a podcast?
Neither. I'm selling my book.
The podcast.
Oh, okay. So you're just selling your book.
If they want to sniff my ass at the
What's that?
convention.
What would your price be for that? Convention ass sniff live.
$50. They
$50.
can stick their. I'm not naked. They're gonna have to sniff me through my clothes.
Yeah.
Will you be selling a special edition like the panties you wore at Exotica?
I don't. I'll take orders.
Dude.
I'll
That's a
take
good
orders.
idea.
You
though.
like date them?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because you're gonna have plenty of evidence of you wearing them and other people being around them. So that's
Right.
like
Yeah, it's like getting a game-winning ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a fan on my OnlyFans who's he's from my Sex Panther. He is from New Jersey, and he's been wanting panties, married, has no way to get them. I said, well, just show up at the convention, and I'll just take them off right there, and, I'll sell them to you.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if he's going to show up.
And then bury him in his backyard.
Yeah.
Dude, with porn, I used to have a Ziploc bag of cut out pictures of naked women that when I was like 13, I think, and I used to dig a hole under my backyard shed and put
Hide
dirt
'em.
and leaves and rocks over it. And
Hide 'em.
anytime there was like a big rain, I'd flip out thinking that they were going to literally just wash into my backyard.
Your family just thinks you have mental problems. You just, no, rain, no. They're like, oh, we have to get him tested.
Every time I jerk off, I'm covered in dirt. They're like, what the fuck?
Because you're under the shed.
I look like I just exhumed a body.
Oh, dude,
Mike's-
every time you jerk off the next morning, it's like when the dad wakes up in Pet Cemetery.
Mike, why are you covered in mulch again?
My mom sees I'm soily. She's like, God damn it, towel laundry again.
Sees I'm soily. All right, let's get into one of these stories.
I would assume 3 or 4, right? Unless you want to talk about. I don't think.
What
we need
about number 2? Oh boy, never mind. Alex, these stories are a bit too much.
Yeah, those are a little dark. Let's go with the pedophile getting punched. That's a feel-good story.
Yeah, that is a good feel-good story.
Tell us about
I like
it.
that.
Pedophile got punched is a feel-good story.
That's right.
Yeah, the guy deserves a lot more
Street
than
justice.
a punch.
True.
Yeah.
So this actually happened in the courtroom. A Nevada man who says he was molested by his babysitter from the age of 8. ended up punching the 80-year-old convicted pedophile in the courtroom after learning that he would be spared prison time.
If he didn't kill him, then this guy fucking can't throw a punch.
Well, he did get molested.
Oh, the guy who punched him.
The puncher.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so the puncher is now 29 years old.
And he can't knock out an 80-year-old?
There's a lot of history there.
Is there video?
No, there's no video, unfortunately.
It's also, I feel like if you're a convicted pedophile, the punishment should be that you're raped by a full-grown man. Because it's not just like, it's not just
got to
the
be
punishment.
even. It's got to be a really big man
Yes. Yeah.
to make it even. It's got to be like a 12-foot man.
Or a boy, but he's not your type. Now, wait, hold on. What kind of parent lets a 60-year-old man babysit their 8-year-old? Right?
That's a great question.
Am I right on that?
We don't know what kind of relationship they have, though. Maybe he's a family friend that
Right.
they've known for decades.
Yeah, what the backstory is.
I don't know.
Pastor at the church or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, I'm vetting.
Okay, hold on. A friend of the family. Great guess.
Yeah.
That's
It's almost always that.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost always that.
Yeah, he's a forever bachelor. Well, you just never find the right gal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's not make fun of them.
A friend of the family that never found the right gal.
Uh-oh.
Uncle Ian.
Oh, no. No.
It's crazy Uncle Ian.
But you know what?
He hugs us too long.
We're assuming that the predator was male, though. Could have been female.
No, it's a guy.
male.
And hold on, he was married, and it says here that he briefly passed out and had to be taken to the hospital. So I guess that would be considered a knockout.
Okay.
Technically,
yeah.
Standing 10 count.
That's how old the kid was.
Is there video of it?
Referee stoppage.
No, I haven't been able to find the video. I really wish there was. This is a picture of him in court. If you want to bring this up, he's an old guy. Like,
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It
Looks like
Mike Pence.
Fauci.
It looks like
Yeah.
Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was a 10-8 round, which is what he called sex.
Oh my God. Dude, I love stories of like, I mean, I don't love why they have to happen, but I love stories of like families jumping over the barrier and beating the shit out of a criminal that hurt
we've
their
watched on
family.
this show before the guy
Yeah.
that shot the karate instructor.
Yep.
That's the best video ever.
Oh yeah. It just, I don't know how as a parent you can just sit and be like, well, the law will play itself out. Like if somebody put hands on my mother, like to a child in my life, I would risk going to jail
It's not even
strangle them to death.
It's literally not even a risk. The rule of society no longer applies.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Is the moment my son is in danger, the
Yeah.
moment he's hurt.
Yeah.
It's like that's it. I do not live by law anymore.
I think you can get temporary insanity though, because I remember there was a dad that beat a guy to death for molesting his daughter. 'Cause
Good.
He walked in on it.
Yeah.
And he got nothing.
Good.
Because I think you can claim temporary insanity justified by what you walked in on.
Yep.
And especially if it's not premeditated. Like if it was a heat of the moment thing.
Right.
Not that I read that up. Not that I'm reading that.
Zach is reading for punishments and what you could possibly do to get time off.
I certainly don't call it my research.
He's reading court fan fiction. All right, what's another one? Gavin Newsom plows through a small child during pickup basketball game in China.
This video is
What?
the best.
What is
Yeah, I
he
did
doing
see
in
this.
China?
He's making an international run for it.
He's probably getting a playbook
on what?
how to be oppressive.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, this is great. Oh, roly poly, spank the bottom.
That's right. Oh,
All right, that was an attempted save by like rolling with him.
Yeah.
But it also wasn't a good look.
No, because the best is that you could tell he's probably okay, right?
He looks like he tripped.
And he
fell.
of course, he tripped over a little Chinese boy.
Yeah.
But he looks
The
like
most
he's like,
trippable of children.
he looks like he's like trying to show off, like show his skills. He played high school sports, so I think this is his opportunity to like show that he's good at something.
Right.
He gets absolutely trashed in the media, and then he tries to do some Globetrotter shit and just plunges into fucking
What
Jeremy
I think
Lin.
happened is he's paying attention to the first kid. He goes to turn and doesn't know there's another kid coming at him.
Well, they look exactly alike.
Yeah.
Michael.
It just
did.
It looks like he doubled.
No, you're right. I mean,
Oh!
that's the same person.
And I mean, that was definitely a traver.
Jesus Christ, Ian, come on. Keep it classy.
I'm trying to impress Ruby.
Oh gosh.
Here, let's call it there, buddy. I think that was an excellent episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank our wonderful guests, Mike Cannon, RubyLynne. Please look at her
Thank
book,
you.
Thank you for
Sierra
having us.
Exotica. And Ian's got his special taping. One more time, go ahead, plug it.
Sunday, December 3rd, The Cutting Room, New York City, 7 and 9:30 p.m. IanFidance.com for tickets. See you there. I love ya.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
On behalf of myself, Ainon Fidance, and everyone here. at
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear LOL closed?
LOL closed today.
No, dude. LOL closed. A comic made a long post about LOL closing, and the first comment on the post was, "Are you sure they're still posting the lineups for today?" Which is so classic LOL. I love it. Oh my
Oh,
god.
there'll be tickets for another 3 months.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just to a closed door.
I just feel so bad for Will Ferrell. He's not going to be able to do an hour tonight at LOL.
Yeah, I don't know where Tina Fey is going to perform anymore. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and on behalf of everybody here at Gas, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.